Oh, and there's my little Destructo bot. Yeah, he's just going around wrecking everything he sees. If he sees a thing, he destroys it. This guy is so my favorite. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here today playing Quriocity, which I am told is how that word is pronounced, although it is highly likely I will often mispronounce it Quriocity, and we're all going to have to learn to cope with that information. We've got kind of a space colony sim builder thing going on here that we're going to jump right into, but a brief backstory on how Quriocity came to the channel, because I think it's kind of fun. Now, I am a very small channel. I am a tiny speck in the YouTube cosmos, but I get my fair share of promotional emails coming through, and usually they're very bland and gray and generic and just something to the effect of, hey, play our game, here's a key. Okay. Quriocity came through with a very funny email. It was clever, it was well written, and it actually got a chuckle out of me at 6 o'clock in the morning when I was going through my emails. So I said, you know what? You made me laugh. Let's check out some Quriocity. So let me bring everybody up to speed. We're on an alien planet and we have to learn how to live here. Alright, we're all up to speed. Now, I have messed around with this a little bit in my own time, trying to go through a little bit of the tutorial. Shut up! I really tried to do the tutorial this time. Stop laughing at me. So I have some idea of some things that are going to happen and no idea of other things that are going to happen. But let's see what we can do. We just landed. We just popped down right here. And there's my little drones. They're going to do all the building. Yep, there they go. They are off and running. They are building this thing here, this sort of space center that we just landed in, and they're going to construct all the buildings. There's 6 of them right now. They can work as a team, or they can split up and do things on their own if they need to. And then off goes my little, yeah, there we go, my little go find things rover. So he's just going to bum around by himself and go look at things. I don't really have to tell him to do anything. Available resources right now, power, water, iron. Very, very straightforward things. And the Principal Rover over here, who we will all be calling Principal Rover from now on, like he's some sort of school administrator, is responsible for bringing in the first batch of colonists. Oh yeah, there's 150 people here now. Yeah, there's 150 people here. They all live here. Don't even ask what that place smells like right now. Now, Quriocity is all about dependencies and efficiencies from what I've seen so far, so you know that is definitely my wheelhouse. I mean, people tune in to the wee hours for high-efficiency games. You are looking for the perfect way to play. I'm totally kidding. I'm going to muck this all up so badly, but let's give it a shot. Power storage. Okay. So we need to place power storage before we can get any power, as I understand it. So we are going to slap this thing right over here. Okay, clusters can't overlap. That's fine, game. Don't panic. And there goes the little team over there building my thing. And then as soon as that's built, I'm probably going to get a pop-up telling me to actually add some power to this, you crazy fool. Yep, extractors and generators. Wind power plant. Gotcha. So we've got power storage. Now we need actual power, and that can only go within the range of the power storage. So let's try and tighten this up a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to throw a couple of them down because we're probably going to need more power as we go along. There we go. So I got 3 things. The gang's going to come over. You guys are doing stellar work, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. You are a vital, vital part of this colony. In fact, you're the only part of this colony because everyone is crammed into this little spaceship over here. Let's see if we can jump ahead a little bit here. We need to add a water well, but you're telling me I can't do that right now. So where's water storage? That depends on having a wind power plant. All right, well, we're going to have that up and running momentarily. The gang have split up to do this. Yep, powering up my colony. I've done that. Now, this zone that we're in, see, I sound like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. This zone that we're in now is 100% potential for wind, but only 50% potential for solar. So if we put up solar panels here, they're not going to be as good as putting up wind turbines here. And now that the wind turbines are up, we can put up the water storage and eventually put up water wells. So let's see if we can tighten that up right to there. I know clusters can't overlap. Stop panicking, game. The gang's going to come out and do their things, and then somewhere around here, that's my go find me drone, but somewhere around here is my destruction drone. He just goes out and blasts everything to pieces so we can build on it later. He's kind of my favorite. Okay, water storage up and running. Let's throw down, maybe, could I get 3 of these in here? Not quite, but I could put one, say, right here. No, there we go. Yep, 3 of those right there. Don't need 3 right now. Probably will later. I mean, we're just going to need more power and water. It's a colony sim. You know that's going to have to happen. So the gang comes in. They're going to do their thing. We've got 70 power right now. Right, because this is taking power. This is sucking up power. We had 90. So we're producing 270. We're consuming 20. Great. Good deal so far, but that's going to get worse from here. Now, the game's kind of tossed me out on my own now and said, figure out how to do an iron mine. Well, I assume we're going to start with storage. So let's see, iron storage. There we go. And that depends on a water well, which we've got, and a wind power plant, which we've got. So do we have... Yeah, we've got iron up there, so we're good to go here. I'd love to slide that right in there. Oh, not quite. Okay, well, we'll have to tuck this guy sort of here-ish. I know clusters can't overlap. Stop panicking, game. While they're doing that, I'm just going to have a quick look at unemployment, which I can't really do a heck of a lot with yet. There's a lot of stuff we're going to have to research. So right now, I got 3 power plants and 3 people working each one of them. So of 150 people, I've employed just a small handful. The rest are just sort of bumming around the rocket there, not really knowing what to do with their time, probably getting into trouble, I assume, or just being incredibly bored. And I can't adjust this yet. I tried this when I was messing around with myself. It's got to be something in research where I can add more employees, and I assume you guys are kind of doing the same thing over here. So the water well, talk to me. You got 3 people working in there. You could potentially have 15 at some point, and you are right now 100% efficient. So you've got the resources that you need, you've got the employees that you need, and the employees that you have are well recreated, well relaxed. Anyway, they're totally chill about things, and they're totally healthy. So everything's going swimmingly there. Now, I noticed in that time, we figured out our iron storage. So let me see, water, iron mine. All right, well, obviously, you've got to go in here. I'm just going to put up a couple of them now. So put up that and that. Hemorrhaging money. Absolutely hemorrhaging money. No surprise there. And what we're shooting for next is the communication tower. Can't do that until we get some iron under control. This thing needs iron every cycle, every time period. So we're going to have to get that up and running in the iron department before we can do that. But I could get onto rock storage and rock processing. I understand rocks. Could we get... Oh, hi, hello, yes, communication tower. Yep, I'm going to get on that in a second. I just want to get rocks under control, please. Nope, I can't do that until I do the communication tower. All right, a little bit of tutorial ninja there. Off you go then. Oh, I can't. I haven't saved up enough iron yet. I will very, very shortly, though. We're producing far more than we need right now. So in a couple of minutes or so, 1 cycle or 2, and we'll have that under control. Anything else I can do in the meantime? I could add more power and water. It's not like we don't need it. Oh, hi, I've done my things. Yes, never mind, I won't bother with power and water then. Now, while they're just sort of doing that, what have we got up here? Homelessness? Okay. Technically, nobody is homeless because they all live in the rocket right now. Employment? Not as good. Not as good. We're employing 26 out of 150 people. There's 124 unemployed people right now. Rovers are now successfully flying and resources can be shared by various buildings. Great. So we can go sort of between sectors now. We can get stuff to go from A to B. What else is going on up here? Unhealthy people, nothing. No educated people, no uneducated people either. Crime is at an all-time low here on the colony. An all-time low. We have 0 criminals right now. Ooh, in custody. Oh, so we're building space prisons. Okay, cool. People are technically fed. Everyone's basically fine. Everyone's basically fine. What are you telling me? We've scanned a sector. Okay, we should go probably look at those. Now, as I recall, that's right up here. Now, is Tutorial Ninja going to let me look at these? Yeah, they are. All right, so I can zoom out. That's where we are right now. So I know in here I've got water and iron. Oh, good thing I didn't build a rock thing here because we don't have rocks. There's rocks next door, though. Now, that is not so great for power. We wouldn't do very well for power there. 50% on wind potential, 0 sunlight. I don't know, there must be a big mountain or something in the way here where we've got 50% sunlight here, but 0% next door. What else have we got here? We've got some dirt. That is dirt, right? Soil, yep. So the soil down here, this has nothing. Okay, and this they're still scanning. They haven't done anything over there. Well, then I should probably get the rock Whoosy McWhat's-It thing over there. Now, before I do that, I got a little pop-up about the communication tower range, and I really didn't pay attention to this part when I was messing around with this in my own time. Communication tower manages the public services such as maintenance, fire. Oh, good, there's going to be space fires. Great. Fantastic. It's my channel and fire is an option, therefore everything is going to burn with space fires. And security in its region, it manages all the transport rover activities in the region. Yes, this is a sector with rock. We were moving here for a reason, thank you. Okay, the rocks have broken the game because I'm frozen. I'm locked out here. Clicking here does nothing at all, and escaping does nothing at all. We're still doing things. Things are weirdly still happening in the background. I can't do anything else here. Okay, hang on, let me see if I can fix this. No, I couldn't fix it, but at bare minimum, I didn't lose much of anything. So we're back kind of where we started there. I just had to force close out of that and come back to it. But here we are. The rock storage is about to go up. The drones are going over there. Now that we've got the communications tower, everybody can kind of talk to each other around here. Anything else I need to know about while they're building that? I want to go back to my sector view here. Because I think, yeah, they just scanned a new area. So over here, ooh, that's grim. We've only got water and nothing else over here. Okay, so neat for water. Not much for anything else. Let me go back to this zone over here. They're just finishing up and we can put down, yep, they're done. We can put down a rock extractor of some sort, rock processor. Ooh, they're a big thing, aren't they? All right, put one there. And you know what? Just get a second one going along here. Hemorrhaging money. I just want to stress that. Hemorrhaging money right now. And I'm not actually sure how we make money in this game. That hasn't come up yet. I don't know how we get an income of sorts. Do we sell things? Do we produce things that we would sell later? I don't know. Maybe we just get rent from the space people who live in the rocket here. Now you're looking for a maintenance department. All right, where does that live? Maintenance. So that's going to rely on water, power, iron, and rocks. Okay, good thing I put the 2 rock processors down then. And you depend on a communication tower. So I would assume I have to put you over here somewhere in range of the communication tower. So let's tuck you right in there. Okay, I know I need 32 rock. We're going to get 32 rock. You don't worry about 32 rock. I'm going to rock you out. Let's kind of pan out here because as I recall, there was soil, which is what they're looking for next. The maintenance department can provide maintenance to the buildings inside the region covered by the communication tower. Okay, good to know. Go back to the sector view here because, yeah, right down here we had soil. We don't have it here. We don't have it here. We don't have it anywhere, actually. We just got it right down here. So I want to go down here and get a soil. Well, I need the storage first. So we just need somewhere to throw dirt, frankly. I don't think we need a lot of storage for that. I'm pretty sure we could just leave it on the ground. In fact, the whole planet is soil storage. It's right here. We don't need a specific building for this. And while they're getting that done, how are we doing for rock? Okay, we produce 216 every 6-minute cycle, and we're only consuming 32. So far, so good. Oh, you got a new sector scanned. What did you find? Ooh, that's a good one. Iron and rock down there, and 100% on wind if we put a wind turbine up. That's a tasty little sector over there. Oh, and there's my little Destructo bot. Yeah, he's just going around wrecking everything he sees. If he sees a thing, he destroys it. This guy is so my favorite. All right, how about a couple of... Ooh, these are tight to get in here. Soil processors, because I get another one right in there, because I want to hopefully, yeah, I'll have room. You know what? Just fill it out. We're probably going to need tons of dirt, because we're going to need food at some point. That's going to be farms, and I gotta feel that farms need, so come on, I know you want to squeeze in there. Ah, darn it, it's probably those rocks. Where's my Destructo bot? Ooh, what's going on over here? What do we got here? That looks radioactive. That is probably uranium. I bet you that's a uranium pile over there. We haven't scanned that sector. But we've got uranium, we've got gold, and we got copper that we haven't actually discovered yet. A sewage processor. Yeah, I got 150 people who live in a very tiny rocket. I think we need a sewage processor first and foremost. So what do you depend on? You need power and water, iron and soil. Not a small amount of iron either. Okay, where do you go? Like what sector do you... Oh, hang on, I just said that. Must be inside the cluster of a recycle zone. So you have a special zone that you go in. All right, a recycle zone. Do you need to be anywhere specific? Can I just sort of put you somewhat centrally located here? And then, that'll service a whole big area there. Yes, I know about the thing. Thank you very much. Hey, team, why don't you just hang out down here? We're kind of expanding into this area. Why don't you just hang out in this area? You keep having to fly all the way home. And then I tell you to do something, you have to fly all the way back. We're going to be doing some stuff down here. In fact, don't even bother to go home. Because the second you're done with that, I'm going to put up the thing that we get rid of the sewage with. What else is in here, by the way? Garbage disposal. Yeah, that's probably very, very important. So sewage processor. I'm just going to get it ready to go so the team does not even leave. I know you can't put it there right now, but I will be able to put it there in a second. And there we go. Okay, slap that down so the team don't even leave. Yeah, they just banged a Yui and just got right into that. Excellent. Wait, battery low. Search rover. What's the problem? Search rover has crashed. Right. I don't have, I think, any ability to do that. Because, yeah, we need fuel for this. And we don't have that. What's your problem here? Blinking red. Consuming more than I'm producing. Really? Am I really? Production 270. Oh, yeah. Consumption 276. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. Good shout there, game. Good. All right, well, let's get some more wind power plants in here if we can. I can't put it over that rock, but I can put one here, and we'll tuck another one over here. And you know what? Just go right down the line there. Because we're going to need it eventually. Obviously, we're going to need power for basically everything. Add a spaceport. Right? Why? I don't want to encourage anyone else to come here. I want to be clear about that. Where is that? Admin? Spaceport. You're going to need power, water, iron, and dirt. Okay. And you require the maintenance department, so you need to be up here. Okay, so what if we tucked you right here? I know we need fuel research. We're working on it. What does it take to actually do that, by the way? Research center, power, water, and soil. And you need to be in range of the maintenance department and the spaceport. Okay, great. Well, the spaceport will be up momentarily. 40K to build this. Oh, where do we make money? Because I'm going to need that, like, real soon. Oh, before we do that, though, we're deficit on iron. Okay, I need some more iron mines going on here. Oh, no time for iron. The spaceport has been constructed, and that's going to bring new people to my colony. That's a terrible idea. We should not do that. You know what? Send somebody get on the radio, send something back to wherever we came from, planet Earth or whatever. We're fine up here. Don't bother. Don't bother coming up. We're absolutely fine. No need to check in on us. We are doing great. Nobody has a job. We haven't figured out food. We're hemorrhaging money. We're out of iron. But apart from all of those things that I just mentioned, we are doing just fine. There's no reason to come up here and check in on us in any way. All right, let's see if I can get that iron mine under control here. So tick that in there. And that will, you know what? Just put the fourth one in. May as well finish it out because we're going to need it. So another iron mine. Get that. Come on, right in there. Okay, the gang will get out and do that. Let me unpause it optimistically because 7.5 minutes, we've got more people showing up here. I have nowhere for them to live except in the rocket ship. I have some jobs for them, but honestly, we have a very high unemployment rate here, and we totally have not addressed food. It's just not up here yet. Sorry, people. It just hasn't been ticked off in my little game guide here. However, what I can add now is the research center. So what if you lived right there? Right there. Okay. And then obviously when that's up and running, we'll get some research going on, specifically fuel research, so I can go refuel my Go Find Things drone and get it back up from wherever it's petered out over there. All right, are we all positive on things now? Yeah, 540, 370 something consumed. Yeah, water we're pretty good on. Iron we're okay on. Rock, very good on rock. And soil, yeah, we're great on soil. We produce way more dirt than we actually need. Science Center is going to be up in seconds here. And then we could actually get over to the research department. So right now I can queue up 2 researches. Obviously, we'll just go first and foremost to fuel. A mere 15K to research this. A mere 15K. Wow, there's a lot of research. There's a lot of research here. Now, a lot of it I can't do right now. So there's 2 things I can do in services. What are they? Maintenance speed up. Okay, great. And increase the speed of the rovers. Okay, those are very solid. Let's talk about food. Because first of all, I have add a vegetable farm up in my guide here. Also, I have 150 people with more on the way, and we have not produced one morsel of food yet. So what do you think I can research here? It said there's 2 things that I could be researching. Why is medicine a chicken? Are we doing chicken medicine? Are we experimenting on chickens? No, I don't actually see what I was supposed to be available to research there. Maybe it'll pop up in the future. I got 2 here, though. Okay, so what could I be doing here? Wind power plant manual employment. That's the thing I'm looking for. Okay, so right now I'm limited to 3 workers, but I want to increase that, so I need manual employment, and these are all manual employment. What would be the most handy? Right now, anyway. Probably the iron mine. I'd like to put more people in there. Because wind and water, power and water, I can cope with that. There's places we can get power and water. But the iron, I'd like to slap a lot of people in there. 4 minutes and counting and more people are showing up. We have nowhere for them to live. Just for giggles, what will it take for me to do this vegetable farm? Vegetable farm needs what? Anything? Can I just put this anywhere? It doesn't seem to have a zone dependency. It's obviously going to take a lot of water and no surprise soil. Are you? Must be in the cluster of a food warehouse. Okay, hang on. I can cope with that. Food warehouse. Where does that live? Is that something I don't have? No, that's all metal storage. Go back to food. Food storage. Okay, it supports vegetable, grain, and meat. And it depends on the research center. Really? I think I can just slap this guy anywhere. I think you could live right there. Yeah, so you need a research center, but we have a research center. And for apartments, I'm going to need a town hub. A town hub. Go to my sectors, because one thing I remember from messing around with this, we want this. We want a clean sector, which is what we're in right now. So that's actually going to work out well. I can put the apartments down and the farms will be right next to it. There's no power and water here available, but we can cope with that. I can make power and water somewhere else. Not much else. There's a good one over here, and I see they've got a couple of extra, well, they've got 1 extra sector scanned here. Ooh, copper lives down there. Ooh, okay. Not great on power, but I can cope with that. But copper lives down there. Well, if this is my clean sector, and this is indeed where I'm putting down farms, then first of all, let's get a couple of farms. I wonder how much food we're going to produce with this. Could I get 1 there and 1 right next to it? And then I need the thing where people live. This is going to basically drain my money. We better be addressing how I make money soon, game. So a town hub right there. And then I'm just going to wait for them to build all of that stuff because, a couple of minutes, we got more people showing up. I'm working on food. Another 3-ish minutes until fuel research is done. So nothing I can do with that. And then I'm sure we're going to have to manufacture fuel in some way. It's not just going to magically appear. All this is done. Yes, I have vegetable farms. Well, right now our farms are in good shape because they just opened the doors or the fence gates or whatever it is you open on a farm. No infection, but we could have the option of using pesticides in the future if we researched it. And I see right up here it said start pesticide type research. And I bet you that means we're going to get infected really, really soon by space bugs. Okay, more importantly, the town hub is up. So let's get somewhere for these people to live because they're showing up basically now. Oh good, the first shuttle has landed. I am hastily constructing dwellings. Don't worry about it. This is all going to be fine. Everything is going to be 100% fine. Provide apartments, education, and employment. Okay, some of those things I can cover. Oh great, another 8 minutes or so and we're getting some more people. There's 200 people here. There's 200 people here. Oh, good. Now, these apartments hold 45 each. So wait, what's 6 times 45? I think we're good right now, long story short, without actually doing math. Okay, what's red over here? Sewage and garbage. Okay. Which one of these was my sewage thing? That's research. I don't remember which one. Were you sewage? Yeah, you're the recycling zone. Okay. So, yeah, you are, you're doing the best you can, but you are losing efficiency here, 96%. I should probably throw up some more of these, although I see we're deficit in water now. Okay, slam it into pause mode there. Water I can cope with. Somewhat. Now that's iron. Where did I put water? Yeah, I've got room for some more water. That I can do fairly soon. So one in there and one in there. And then that's about all. Actually, could I get one more right next to that? Could you live like right here? Yes. Okay. Put all of those in there. That should be plenty of water, at least for right now. What are we doing with other things here? Power is getting dicey. All right. Iron, good. Rock. Oh, rock's not that good. Those farms do take rock. All right, we're going to need some more rock extracting going on around here. Bare minimum, let's get the garbage disposal down, sort of here-ish. And then the other one, the sewage processor. Let's get another one of those right over here. Hopefully that will help with this issue over here. I can't help with anything else, guys. There's already criminals. There's 7 people, they're already criminals at this point. I'm not surprised. Unemployment is sky high right now. These guys have nothing to do but just basically get into trouble. I totally hear that. We'll try to add space prison as soon as we possibly can. I think that's an excellent place to call it on Quriocity for today. I think we'll jump back into this. I think I'm going to loop back around to this and just play a little bit more of this, just kind of see where it goes. I'm very hastily building things right now, but I'm far more interested in what we do with money. How do I get an income in this game? Because this won't last forever. I've already blown through most of my money, so there must be some inherent way to make money, and I'd like to learn what it is. So guys, do please let me know what you're thinking of Quriocity in the comments below, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. And when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I totally understand that. If I were visiting a restaurant and it was on fire, I probably wouldn't go there again. Not quickly anyway, not until I saw some more reviews on the place, and those reviews specifically said, place burns down much less than it used to. Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. And my accountant's on fire. Because water plus electricity is bad. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman.